Hey, welcome. We are doing a get ready with me. If you're like, hey, where's the tree? I'm in a different spot. And the tree's actually back there now. At the end of this video, I'll show you what I've done. I got in one of those moods yesterday where I was like, I need to like reorganize and stuff like that. Even my lighting's different. But we're gonna do a look on each eye. One eye with Makeup Revolution, one eye with the Patrick Ta. I went through my trash and I dug out the box, the packaging for the Patrick Ta palette because I think I'm gonna return this when Matt gets home from work today. Is it a pretty palette? Yes. But if you watched yesterday's video, was it the Sephora video, I think? Yeah. I think it was like the Sephora haul video I did yesterday. I swatched these on my arm on camera and I had the shades all connected and I even sent it to a coworker and she said, you know, if you told me that was just straight up Patrick Ta, I believe you. I could not really see a definite difference between these two palettes for me to want to keep. This is $90 Canadian. We're in Canada, okay? This was like $90 for sure. Maybe a little bit. It could be 93. I have the first one and I am going to keep the first one, but like the Major Dimensions one, I am going to keep that one. But for Major Dimensions 2, as pretty as it is, even just swatching it, I have the Makeup Revolution one. And I feel like the shimmers in this one have more payoff and whatnot. So I'm going to do a look on this side with the Makeup Revolution. This one with the Patrick Ta. I do have two brushes that are identical. They're from Wet n Wild. These are one of my favorite brushes. This is one of the brushes that I'd like to go, I think Saturday, probably Saturday. I'm going to go see if I can find some more of these at the Dollar Tree, pick up a bunch for myself, and then I want to put a couple in the giveaway box. And I think I want to give Chris, she has a lot of makeup brushes, but I don't know if she has this e.l.f. brush. And it's one of my, if I could have one eyeshadow brush, it would be this one. Because I feel like it works for like across the whole lid, put it on the side, in the crease, blend it up, do it out here, and then I just feel like this brush for me is one of my favorite eye brushes. It's from Wet n Wild, and it's the large eyeshadow brush. Alright, now we're going to get into makeup. I did not pick out, oh my gosh, a foundation. I have a blush picked out, a powder. My eyebrows are on, but I don't, because we went somewhere this morning that we had to. Come with me. We'll just go over here. Grab it. I mean, I guess I could show you guys quickly what I've done. So my desk is still back here. I've got giveaway stuff down there. A box for giveaway, a box for Chris. I got my hair stuff here. This is all still the same with my makeup and whatnot, except Grace decided she didn't want my vanity anymore. So I brought it back out, and right now this is how my vanity's sitting. I've got 3 perfumes up here, an Ensley Rain palette there, an Ensley Rain palette there, because I want to play around with those. My skincare is all right here. I have some palettes that I want to start getting some use out of from Tarte, Morphe, and Makeup Revolution. And I think there's an Urban Decay palette there. These 2 drawers. I'm not going to show you guys what's in these makeup drawers. I've already showed you that. Like, that's my weekly roundup drawer. So all the makeup I end up using every day ends up in that drawer. And then at the end of the week, I pull it out and tell you guys what we used. But there's like makeup. There's no makeup in that drawer now. And then this house is makeup. No makeup in here. There's palettes down there. Brushes. Makeup's all in here. These drawers house makeup. That basket has, I think, some makeup. I'm wiping my nose. I do have makeup in here. And then I think this is housing most of my indie palettes, or half of my indie palettes. Of course, my dresser, which has work clothes and pants in it. This bag does not belong on here. But this is how this is looking. The bag's just there for now until I'm done this video. And then of course, palettes, and then this has lip products. But that's how that is. We kind of moved things around. So this is how like the beauty room is looking now. Yeah, so we have our kitchen is out there. But yeah, this is how the beauty room is looking now. I still am trying to figure out where I want to put that photo. But yeah, I like how the beauty room is. And then of course, if you're new here, we're in a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 kids, okay? Nobody ever comes here because 3 of us work and the other one is in school. He's homeschooling right now, but we still don't know anybody out here, so nobody visits us, which is perfectly fine. We like to keep to ourselves kind of household, but our bedroom is out here. One of Matt's friends and coworkers painted that. That's above our bed. But we moved the tree out here so that at nighttime we can turn it on. But I moved the coffee bar / like coffee tea bar and like all my protein powders and that out here. My Cuisinart thing is still there, as well as my crock pot, but it's out of the way. And then of course we don't have our doors over there blocked. Matt has his puzzle station right in front of the thing, and then our freezer is behind me. Anyways, welcome to MTV Cribs. Hi, my name's Tammy and this is my home. Just joking. Well, it is our home. Anyways, we do want to move out of here into a bigger place so that by this time next year... Oh, I was going to go get foundation. Look at me I'm distracting myself. Let's use... I've been using that one a lot. It's fine to use the same one a lot. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to grab this. For foundation, let's use this one. And what else do I want? Mascara. Because I have blush and lip products over here. I'll just grab my thing of brushes just in case. Well, I think actually I should just pull this over here. For now, because I can put this back. This has brushes. It has all my foundations. Lip products that I've been, what do you call it, alternating between. And my mascaras are all in here. But let's get into it. Yeah, we want to get out of here into a bigger place. Because we were like, we could definitely stay here. That's no problem. Where did I put the sponge? I went and wet a sponge. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so unorganized at the moment. I do apologize. Oh, nope, that's not you. Do we have to get up and go? I literally was just in the kitchen before I sat down here. Oh my gosh. And then I wet a sponge, and then I went to the kitchen, rummaged through my trash can. Here we go, it's on the kitchen counter. Rummaged through the trash can for the box for the Patrick Ta palette. Because I'm like, yeah, now I said I was gonna keep it, but now I'm like, no. It's too damn much money. Sorry, my nose is a little bit runny. Okay, we're gonna start out with the Revelon Illuminace foundation. I'll show you in better lighting too when I'm done. Look, I kind of have you guys level with me. instead of having you guys down lower and you're looking at me like this. It's kind of funny. I told Matt, I was like, I just need to get you guys face to face. But yeah, I think I don't like this lighting. Or maybe, I think what I might need to do is pull my vanity out a bit, put the two lights that are here at the two corners so that the lights are coming like this way. Right now, one's kind of off to the side. But I felt like I tried to pull it closer and it just shadows. I guess this way will work a little bit. I'm not trying to have any shadow. Anyways, I do need to work on my lighting. Several of you too in the comments. I'm not, and that's not why I'm returning it. It's just after this morning, taking them out, thinking about it, I'm just like, yeah, I think I gotta return the palette. Oh, that's such a nice foundation. Also, I had the vanity back because, like I said, Grace didn't want it anymore, and I'm like, well, you're not chucking it out. I let her take it because she said she wanted it. But since getting that desk, I originally was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this so I can do my makeup and Bible study over there. Well, I haven't been doing my Bible study over there because I turned the entire thing into like a makeup thing, so I have a piece of skin hanging off my nose. So I'm gonna, between today and time after work, probably tomorrow after work actually, I'm going to be working on, the brows still look good. Maybe I'll fix this one. I'm gonna work on reorganizing that. I 100% am feeling agitated by the amount of clutter I have over there. That's my own doing because I keep buying shit that I don't need. I get excited about makeup. It's fun to play with. It's fun to try new things, but I really need to get my act together. Because Matt knows. He knows I'm a little bit annoyed with myself and my spending habits. Again, I mean, I'm working, but that doesn't mean I have to spend my paychecks every time I get them. So I feel like also, you know, like that saying, treat yourself. I feel like I'm always treating myself. Okay, we'll leave the brows there. I wonder if I open the blinds over there, if that would help bring more natural lighting in. One sec. I find that, oh, okay, yeah, I like this better. I find that way is so dark. So we have like shadowing. I don't want to create, what I'm trying to do too is not create a shadow, but still keep natural, keep some brightness. That will work. I feel like I look a little bit weird seeing you guys at eye level. Okay. I do have a Coke Zero. Is it shameful for me to say that our daughter, we had a meeting this morning. It went it went excellent, actually. But is it embarrassing to say that our daughter wanted Burger King at 9 o'clock this morning? And I was like, no. I was like, what about Sub? But Firehouse Subs was not open. We ended up getting Burger King. Coke Zero. What did you get? The Bacon Deluxe Whopper or something like that? I don't know. I don't think that's the correct name of it, but I'm not going to contour. I think I'm just going to bronze. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty bronzer. Just a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Everything I use will be down in the description box, okay? We did try and move that desk to over this corner, but because the corner here is an L-shaped and then it goes into the kitchen, but the L part, the shortest part on this side, sticks out into the doorway, and David was like, well, why don't you just, instead of having it up against the wall in the corner there, pull it back this way, because he was thinking I take, well, hang on now, could I do that? Now I just have an idea. Do I do it? I don't know. I need this mirror. Because I think I might want to put this vanity over by the window so I can have the natural light from the window. Because I could put this right here, keep the dresser there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then that would open up the window for the AC. That's what kind of started this. So Matt and I wanted to get the love seat out of our room. And Grace has the master bedroom, and she's like, oh, can I have the love seat? And we're like, sure, keeps us from having to drag it down the stairs. So we took the love seat in her room, which made a lot of space at the living room. Which we need because I dug out all of my weights, my kettlebells, my Pilates system. Because until David gets sneakers, because he needs new sneakers, he and I are going to go to the gym that's here that's free. I want to work out at home. No, I did not get around working at home, but I think moving a 300-pound freezer on my own yesterday was enough workout. Like, I spent all day I stood on my feet, went for a walk yesterday. Chris was like, you gotta slow down, and I was like, no. Slow down? Yeah, I think she told me to slow down. It's like, the weather's nice. I feel a little bit upbeat. I don't want to spend my time. I don't want to spend my days off sitting around. I'm still young, funky, fresh, hypnotic, you know. I'm just turning towards the light. Yeah, I think this needs to get moved over there so I can have the... Even though I keep the blinds closed, the light from my mirror that's over there... Because that mirror, the mirror right there has great, that's the only light I use when I sit down in the morning, like do my makeup. I keep the blinds closed. And then of course the Christmas tree light is on behind me. And I could put these lights behind me, but I feel like it just creates, what, shadow? Yeah. I'm just making sure my bronzer. The lighting that over that way is so much better. I think I'm going to take you guys over there. Are you okay with that? Yes, we are. Excellent. I'm going to move you guys over. Let's go over there. Let me just grab some of this. We need the good lighting. Grab my chair. Guess I could put that right back there. Yeah, we need some much better. Much better. I don't know. I kind of wanted to sit over there this morning and see how it was, but this light from the window, perfecto. All right, bronzer is on. It's supposed to rain out. All right, for powder bronzer, I'm testing this out. So yeah, I'm gonna use it again today. The Makeup by not Makeup by Mario, the Makeup Forever one. I'm testing this out because there's a couple of other powders for Makeup Forever that when my birthday comes around, I'm not gonna order from Sephora, and I will need some encouragement. Not every single video, because I am a big girl. Look at my blonde roots coming through already. We're gonna leave the hair alone. I want to stay off Sephora until July. I will get something. I'll do a Sephora haul for my birthday. And then I'll do one during the VIB. I think that's what I need to do to help myself. If I'm getting my skincare, that's one thing. But like makeup from Sephora, I think the Sephora VIB sales, Black Friday sale, if they have a good one on stuff that I actually want though, not random stuff. It has to be on my list. And then my birthday. I want to drastically cut my spending. Yes, I'm wearing the same earrings and t-shirt as yesterday because I didn't wear it for very long yesterday. I like the color of this bronzer. Well, it's a sculpting one. I do have an actual Makeup Forever, excuse me, bronzing powder on my wish list. Because yes, I do have a new wish list made, so I can actually see what I like and don't like. You can't see me. As I use makeup, I like to put it in that bag so I don't lose it. Yeah, how many times you set something down and you're like gonna go update the description box and you're like, where is it? So I like to keep an empty makeup bag each day so that after I do my makeup, I can put the products that I used in there until I'm ready to upload my video and do the description. Yeah, I think the eyebrows are good. Did I put the brow pencil in there? No. I'm gonna put this gloss on. It's the Makeup Forever. I have Limitless Brown. Man, I think it's safe for me to say, I wish I could tell you what that smells like. All right, we're gonna go in with the Morphe blush. I haven't used this one yet, I just swatched it. This is Cheek Thrills Multi-Finish Face Trio. This one's in After Party. We're gonna use all three of these today. I think it's safe to say I like the Makeup Forever formula better than the Makeup by Mario. I mean, they're different formulas, different products, This one's thinner. This one's thicker, but even though it's thicker, it feels so nice, like super nice on the lips. I have 2 of these. I'm not gonna repurchase these. I'm not saying they're a bad product, but if I'm gonna start like nitpicking what I'm gonna buy, what I'm not gonna buy, and whatnot, I need to like start actually paying more attention, because there's some products I got asked about and I need more time to figure out my thoughts. So I'm going to start with this one first, then go into this one, and then we'll set with the powder. I'm just like dipping. Do I have to have a reason to return something at Sephora? Can I just say, man, can I bring this one in? But like, it's a freaking dupe. I want my money back, please. Or I'll be like, do you want me to swatch this? I'll show them a picture. And I'll be like, can you tell me the difference between these 2 palettes? And if they say no, I'll be like, okay, I'd like to return this palette. I don't think I have to have a reason to return it. Right? But I'm going to return it. And I feel like I'm going to return it because I couldn't tell the difference between them when I swatched them yesterday. And also because I feel like the shimmer payoff, I guess we'll see when we put it on the eyes, but I feel like the shimmer payoff looks better from the Makeup Revolution one. Now we just need Makeup Revolution to keep doing that. Make more dupes of palettes that are like identical. Please and thank you. Now I'm dipping into the middle shade. Oh crap, Tammy. Yesterday, Grace was like, it looks like you got rosacea. I was like, that's nice. That means I got enough blush on. I know people were like, well, I had too much blush. It's like, if I'm going to wear blush, I want to see it. And then we'll take the sponge over the edge. Okay, and then I'll take this face powder. This is the Morphe Cloudlight Soft Glow Veil and Dawn. I brought all my clean brushes out. They're sitting right there, making eye contact with me. I'm trying to leave them alone right now, though. I mean, I can definitely use them, but I'm trying to leave them be. Kind of want to do my face before I get into my eyes. I am going to take this up in here a little bit too today, I guess. What do you guys think, though, of being like us directly, like as if we were sitting across from each other? Or do you like it when you're down lower looking at me? I'm probably like this most of the time. Yeah. Do you like it down lower, or do you actually like it directly across? I think I like it better directly across. Don't worry, we are going to use that other blush in there, the powdered one. The other two, one's like, they're both creams, but they feel different. I find it hard to explain. I was asked about the mattes in the Patrick Ta compared to Makeup by Mario, and I did say I just need a little bit more time. I guess it'll be with the other Patrick Ta palette that I use. Just, I think off the top of my head though, I like the Makeup by Mario mattes better, but I've only used that other Patrick Ta palette once, and I don't think that's a fair enough shot. I also want to take this on a bigger brush. I do like this Morphe powder more than the e.l.f. one. I'm going to put this over as well. If you're wondering, hey, are you going to return that palette and get something else? I don't know. I might look at what's on my wish list. I might, and I might not. I might just be like, adios, and go home. When we're done, I might add some more bronzer. Okay, now we're going to go into the powder blush that's in here. Because I don't want to return it and then be like, oh, let's find something else. I have stuff on my wish list, but if there's nothing on there that I'm like, oh, I really like to get that right now, then I probably just might leave the store without. So I'm gonna whatever is left. No, but don't put it down here on your nose. If you're gonna put the blush, for me, at least on my face, I kind of just like it like a little bit right there, blush or even bronzer. I'm just looking at this in a different light, and the mirror that's back behind here. Shadowing and that makes it that is superb. I like it. Sweet. Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good job. All right, let's get on to the eyeballs. Now I got that song in my head, all on my own. All right, so we're gonna do Makeup Revolution on this eye, Patrick Ta on this eye. So, clean brush. I'm gonna go into this color right here. I'll make sure I show you guys what I'm doing so you guys don't think I'm using the same palette for both sides. I won't make it too complicated. We'll go into the Patrick Ta. Will they get mad that I use this? I'll be like, well, I used it and it's too much like my Makeup Revolution one. Okay, then we're going to go into this shade right here. Just tap, tap, tap. And drag it outer corner or drag it across into the crease. This one, we're going to go into the shade right here because they look like they're pretty much laid up the same. So I'm dipping into this one. This one doesn't have a mirror. This doesn't have kick up like, okay, so that's a difference I can tell with the powders. The Makeup Revolution doesn't have the kick up that the Patrick Ta one does. And I do think this side looks a bit more pigmented, so I might add a little bit more of that same shade from the Patrick Ta one on the other side. Yeah, I texted one of my coworkers and I was like, if you're thinking about getting the Patrick Ta palette, at least the second one, I was like, don't. I was like, save your money. Go get the Makeup Revolution one. Or I think it's called Revolution Beauty, honestly. The name is coming off the front of mine. Yeah, Revolution Beauty. So I'm going to go back to the Patrick Ta one. I'm going to go back into the shade right here. I was about to put the brush over here and blend it, but yeah, these are... I grabbed the other brush. I was gonna... Okay. Next, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. Kind of do the same thing. I'm just gonna... and then blend it into the crease. I mean, both sides are blending nice. I think this is the only... So one of the things that makes me want to keep this palette is that it's literally the only palette that I have where I have an exact, in my opinion, an exact dupe. But do I keep it for that reason? Okay, and then we're going to go into this shade right here. I can't get over. I can't get over how, like, it looks like I'm using the same palette on both sides. So I put that brush down. I'm grabbing the Patrick Ta one, nothing extra on it. I want to make sure I have them both blended. Pretty much the same on both sides. Okay, so now I'm going to go into shimmer. Don't worry about any mess, because I will clean that, any messes up when I'm done. Okay, I'm going to go into this one right here. This one has the biggest dip in my Makeup Revolution palette because I use this one the most. I'm gonna rip my, I was gonna say I'm gonna rip my finger off. Now I'm going to, I think I have you guys too high. There we go. Now I'm going to go into the Patrick Ta one, different hand. They're both so darn pretty. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a crappy palette. I mean, I like that color. But it's like, do I need both? Oh, I mean, it's pretty. It looks like I'm using the same palette on both eyes. Okay. I'm gonna take this brush and clean it off. Oh, I got my color switch right here. I'm gonna go into this brown right here. And then run what's left. Well, that's still a lot of product on there. I'm going to there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go into the Patrick Ta one, this one right here. I definitely gotta hit that one off because that one picks up a lot. This is the color I think I said was the difference in, was it? I don't know if it was this, I don't know if it was this matte or if this shimmer. I can't remember which one. That I said that had the, I hope you're on the outside of my window. Big ass bug with like 20 legs. 6 legs. You know the weather. You know winter's leaving when the bugs are now outside. I swear I seen a bumblebee yesterday. No, so this is not the shade either. This is such a pretty look. My, oh my. I don't want it too dark down there. I'm going to wipe this off. What do you guys think? I think this is ridiculous. I know it's probably not $90 like in the US or elsewhere, but it's $90. It's like $90 or $93 Canadian. Maybe even, I don't know. It's expensive though. It's in the $90 range. And then the Makeup Revolution, I think, is $18 or $19. Oops, sorry. I didn't put no more product on it. I was just gonna blend. So the brush is cleaned off. I can't tell the difference between either side. I could have done do my eyeshadow and how you guys guess which side is which side, but I could easily be lying and using one palette on both sides. That's why I made sure that as I dipped the shades, I showed you guys. It's upside down. That way you guys see, like, I'm being true and showing. Do I have a side that I like better? Well, with the blending that I did, I think I like this side only for like the blending aspect that I have done. But it's like that with every time I do an eye look. Otherwise, this is so pretty. I'm gonna dip my finger into the shimmer. Dip my finger into the shimmer. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's like, part of me is like, just keep the darn palette. But it's like, do I want to have two palettes that are so identical? The one thing, like I told Matt, the only difference really, the packaging, of course. The formulas are different, but are they? I mean, they are, obviously. Different companies. The pan sizes in the Revolution one are smaller because it's a smaller palette in general. This one has a mirror. The packaging's nicer. And no one's ever gotten moldy Makeup Revolution. This one, total net worth is 1.85 grams of powder. I don't know. It's definitely more. This one's 0.7 grams. 0.7 grams of product, and this one is 1.8 gram of product. So it's definitely more to it. I know I get use out of it because I'll use it up. What do I do? I know so many of you are gonna be like, return it. It's so pretty though. This is definitely like it's a me palette. I don't want to get, what do I do? Okay, I'm gonna go into this shade here because I do want to blend up over the edge. So I'm gonna take this brush, clean it off. I don't want to get rid of it. Like, I thought I was definitely gonna return it, but now I'm second guessing. Like, I literally, between the two sides, I can't say, like, I prefer one side more than the other than the blending that I did. But they look identical. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. Just to blend over the edge. Gonna wipe the brush off. the one from the Makeup Revolution. I'm gonna wipe this one off. We're gonna go into this one. Blend over the edge. Back over, blend over the edge. If I return it, am I gonna be like, oh, I should have kept it? Coke Zero, did I tell you guys that? When I drink pop, Coke Zero is my favorite. Fun fact, in case you were dying to know. I feel like I'm torn on what I want to do now. And I like how my skin looks right now. That Morphe powder, it's glowy, it's blurring. But I find it isn't that metallic glow that I feel like I get from the e.l.f. Camo powder. I like the blush color, but I mean, we all know I go for the same blush tones. The forehead is lightly bronzed. I know some people like do pretty dark and just keep... I don't like doing that on me. I like just a slight bronze. I don't like my bronze too noticeable, especially in natural lighting. I'm just admiring and looking at the eyes. I'm torn. Here's a few things. Affordable, not affordable. I feel like the shimmers in this one have more payoff, but they both look stunning. Just add a little bit more and they look identical. Less product, more product. No mold, possible mold. Once these sell, they probably won't come back again. I think you'll be able to get this one forever. Tammy Colors. Tammy Colors. Makes bank account heavy. Makes bank account sad. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I was like pumped. I even told Matt. I was like, let's go to Sephora after work. I mean, I went dumpster diving to get the package, but now I'm second guessing. Cause you guys know how it is with some drugstore makeup, right? They have a product, it's out, and then it's gone to never to be seen again. What if that happens with this, and then I can't get my hands on it again? Again, it's going to be the hypothetical what if. It's like I gotta sleep on it. Okay, mascara. I'm going to wear the Revelon. In the event you want to know, and you haven't watched the, well, I never titled it giveaway, but giveaway is in the title. This makeup beauty palette will be in the giveaway box as well. I already picked one up. Let's put this on. I'm definitely not gonna pray about this Patrick Ta palette and ask the good Lord to help me make a decision on it. What I do know though is I'm not going to get the last one, the matte one. I'm not going to bother getting that one. I like my Makeup by Mario mattes, and then I have e.l.f. mattes, and I mean, I have mattes in all my palettes. I don't think the Patre Ta is like, wow. I'm more impressed, I think, by the duos. I only have one of his duos, and it's the only one I'm getting because it's the only one I want it, and I like it. I'm just trying to see if I can see like a difference. I mean, they're both so pretty. I guess like a difference might be how they wear down during the day. It's currently 12 o'clock, so lunchtime. And I generally keep my makeup on until like 9:30. It depends on if I have work or not. I don't have work today, but I should be able to get definitely an 8-hour wear out of this today. Should I do that? And then we come back on tonight and see how it looks? Because I don't have to exchange it today. I can wait till Saturday because I am going to the mall Saturday to finish off Chris's box and the giveaway box. We could see which one wears better. And again, I don't use eyeshadow primer, so that's a step I just don't want to do. Alright, mascara is on. I'll put a little bit more of the lip stuff on, but it's still on. I think that's what I might do. I'm gonna wear this because I was gonna just upload the video right away, but it's like, do I do a wear test to try and get me to be like, yeah, return it? What would you, I mean, I know most of you would return it. But I literally see no difference on either side. They're not shifty. I'm just trying to show you. Like, is there even more glow on one side? Like, I could go to Sephora and I'd be like, oh, I like your eyeshadow. And I'd be like, thanks. Patrick Todd Dimensions 2 and Revolution Beauty. True icon. It's a stunning eye look. I mean, I could say that. It doesn't matter what palette I keep. It's a stunning eye look. I really like it. Definitely a look I'd wear. Oh, my roots. By the time my roots come back in, and I think I'm just going to leave it this time and not try and color over. But why do they gotta be so blonde? Eventually though, like, the light will bounce off. It'll make my roots look like whatever color hair I use. And for whatever reason, whenever I dye my hair, it always reverts back to this color. And people are always like, oh, I love your hair color. I'm like, thanks. It's not a favorite of mine. I just think I have to stop coloring my hair and accept the fact that I'm blonde. I know the people who ruin their hair to have it blonde. It's not like white blonde. It's more like... Well, if I'm being honest, I don't know what my real hair color looks like because it's been a long time since I've just had it. I know when I shaved my head the last time when I went outside in the summertime, it looked like I was bald because my hair was so blonde with the sun shining off it. But then once I come inside, it looks a bit darker. So, I don't know. Time will tell. I like the blush. I like the eyeshadow. I like the lips. Was there something I was going to show you guys when I was done? I don't think so. Was there? Or no? Alright. Let me know in the comments. I'm just going to go ahead and upload this. I really don't know if I want to keep it or not. It's like I don't need to have two palettes that are the same. You might see me back here in a bit because there's another video I think I might try and get done, which might be a hard one. 12 o'clock. The one thing I have to do is a load of laundry. So yeah, I might do, there's another video that I think I might do. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. I can't tell the difference between either side. I like both. This is a first impressions for this palette for me. It's my first time using it aside from swatching it. I have nothing negative to say about it other than, like, don't mold. I think that's the only thing that makes me think, like, maybe I should return that one because I do have the other one. Do I want to have two palettes that could possibly end up molding? This is pretty. Actually, I feel like I kind of like this color story better than the first one, but the first one's like neutral. It's pretty. I know, guys. Sorry. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to skedaddle on out and we'll upload this video. Everything that I put on my face will be in the description box. Yeah, let me know. I think though for the most part you're all gonna say, yeah, return your money. Eden was like, girl, return it and get something off of iFib. I told Matt that and I was laughing. I was like, of course Eden would say go get a palette off iFib. You know, there is a palette that I want, but it is not on iFib, and only way to get it, I have to order it from Adept Cosmetics website, but we know we're now getting slapped with not only the tariffs but duties and custom fees. So the Amy's palette, I'd love to get my hands on that, and it was on iFib months ago, sold out, and I don't think it's coming back. Deep inside my spirit is crushed because I want that palette so bad, and now I can't get it. It's on Adept Cosmetics website, but I'm not paying the custom and duty fees to get that here unless I change my mind for Mother's Day and get myself that for Mother's Day. That's the only way. But yeah, on iFib right now, which is I Feel Beautiful Canada, there are palettes on there I'd like to get, but I feel like the ones that I want to get on there, they're not like, oh, I need to get my hands on that right now. There's only one that I possibly would want to get my hands on right now, but it isn't on the website yet, but it will be soon. So we're going to wait. It's from Bella Beauty Bar. Can you guess which palette it is? Otherwise, there's literally not a single eyeshadow palette that I'm like, oh, I got to get my hands on it right now. And I think that's a good thing for me because, like I said, I'm impulsive. I like to treat myself all the time. I like buying new makeup, trying new makeup. So, yeah. Those are, yeah, the Amy, I think I'm pretty sure it's Amy's palette from Adept Cosmetics. It's like my #1 palette that I'd like to get my hands on, but I got a funny feeling I'll probably have to get it myself for Mother's Day next month, and that'll be my only thing, which is fine. All right, I'm going to skedaddle. Don't give me any ideas of anything to buy, please, and thank you. Because I really need to like overhaul my way of thinking and shopping. Like I said, I'm going to pre-plan my purchases going forward to help myself. And yeah, I feel like I'm torn. I got the box out of the garbage. I don't have to, I'll give myself till Saturday to decide what I'm going to do with that. It's definitely not an issue of will I use it. 100% I can see you guys seeing me use it of this palette. It's more of a, well, I don't know. It's just, it is expensive considering I have a dupe for it right here. I'm like, has anything changed? Should I just walk around with my eyes closed all day? Anyways, guys, I thank you for watching. Thanks for, entertaining me by staying this long. And if you made it till the end, put a green heart down in the comments. Until tomorrow or later on today, have a good one. Thanks for watching, guys.